IVM.
Hi, I'm Zarina Poonawalla, your peak performance coach, life coach, emotional intelligence practitioner, and NLP practitioner. I'm also the founder of Abzo Expertise Unique, and my organization constantly aims at building leaders across continents. After having worked with so many dynamic business honchos, entrepreneurs, startups, CEOs, management gurus, parents, and student communities worldwide, I am convinced that every individual has unleashed potential, and all we really need to do is realize it. Watch the magic unfold, enhance quality of life, relationships, and professions. On my show, be ready for some riveting conversations with inspirational people, snippets, stories, and much more. So here I am on this exceptional journey to find empowerment and inspiration anywhere I can. Come join me on this breathtaking path of self-realization, potential maximization, positivity, and most of all, embrace your inner power. You are on your way to empowering yourselves. Welcome to the Empowering Series with Zarina Poonawalla. Almost 12 crore people have already lost their jobs, and the numbers are rising exponentially in India and across the globe. The numbers are alarming, and what it means for the country doesn't need to be spelled out for you. Now, of course, the situation has been demanding and challenging for most businesses, and with a heavy heart, thousands of employers have had to relieve employees temporarily or even permanently. People are losing their livelihood, and breadwinners are struggling to make ends meet because of sudden job losses. This in turn is causing major mental health concerns, and we're seeing such a rise in number of people suffering from depression, anxiety, and stress. Statistics, in fact, show that the numbers have risen by about 60% in the last 2 months, and that is alarming. As an employer, you need to know how to go over the edge for your employees during such a crisis. And if that's too much to ask for, at least attempt to go about the process of relieving your employees sensitively with some cushioning until they find an alternative. Your dilemma is a difficult one, to be torn apart between your duties and your requisites. It's uncomprehendable, I understand. But employers, you need to hang in there, find consistency, and just make it through this challenge. With or without, you've got to move on. But here it is. To all the employees walking on eggshells right now, here is what you need to do to push yourselves irrespective of your situation. To begin with, don't hold grudges towards your employer. He or she may not have made the best call in your interest. However, it must have been one for the interest of their organization. So hold no bitterness. Don't be resentful. Instead of focusing on how could they do this to you and what will I do now, focus on how do I grow from this and what is my next goal? What is my plan of action? I know it's hard and I can't begin to comprehend and fathom your plight. But don't you stop. Just dust yourself, gather yourself, because this journey has only hit a roadblock. This is not the end. Improve your skill. Now, I'm not talking about self-development and motivation. I'm talking about improving your skill set, acquiring knowledge and enhancing your expertise in the industry that you belong or the one that you may find potential in. If you are in finance, learn advanced finance. If you're into graphics, learn further skills in graphics. If you're into stocks, learn progressive hedging, risk management. Whatever you can to just up your skill set. As the pandemic has hit us, there have also been some global opportunities across the country, and they will arise. Trust me. If nothing, learn a new language. Don't give up. It may sound dreamy, and those of you going through your hardest might find this piece of advice rather preachy, but it's all in your attitude. Your situation will change, and that is inevitable. But your attitude will allow you to grow, define you. It'll either strengthen you or it'll weaken you. So you've got to decide what attitude you want to actually keep at this point in time. Get out of your comfort zones. Your adversity, no matter how big, is presenting you with an opportunity. Create new goals, a new plan, a new start. It may be a breakthrough moment in your life to leave the shackles of what you were bound to do and to move forward and actually achieve great heights for yourself. Talk to someone positive and pragmatic about your problem. And this one's important. Someone who can guide you through this time. Please try and avoid sharing it with people who are bound to make you feel miserable about your situation, and especially avoid the ones who usually are expected to make comments on the lines of, "Oh God, you lost your job. How are you going to manage? How are you going to pay your bills?" Try and avoid any kind of negativity or clutter when you're speaking to someone. So please choose the people you speak to wisely. Remember, you may have lost your job, but not your will. And as the wise men used to say, where there's a will, there's a way. So start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Be safe, be well, be empowered.
If you liked this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money and Intel. We appreciate their support. It's been a really fun week, guys. We've had some great episodes on your old favorites. Cyrus Says, Advertising is Dead, Edges and Sledges, Football Shitball had a really fun episode as well. Definitely do check it out. I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourselves. And thanks for listening, and we hope to catch you again next week.
Namaskar, dear Bandhu. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi. These are truly challenging times, and in these times, we need hope. Do take time to listen to my podcast, Begin the Journey. Available on IVM Podcasts, website, app, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, there is hope because there's one life and we are alive.